Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck. And in the dying days of Age of Extinction, we are taking a look at High Octane Bumblebee from the Power Battlers line. Why this figure did not come out sooner, I don't know. But whether or not it'll show up at mass retail remains to be seen. I picked this figure up as well as the Viacon courtesy of Cybertron.com owner Ryan, who I guess got these through a case or whatever. But I'm happy to have it, and I think it's actually a really cool figure, and might honestly be the best Power Battler Bumblebee we have. But this is a traditional high octane look. What's interesting is if you just look at it in the packaging, it's very hard to tell the difference between this figure and the regular deluxe class version, which I find kind of hysterical, but it is a solid yellow and black figure. So enough about the figure itself. Let's get to the gimmick. Like all power battlers, High Octane Bumblebee does have a little bit of a gimmick going for him. What you're going to want to do is squeeze the legs, and that will cause his cannon to swing out, somewhat drooping a little, but it is a straight shot. It will rotate the torso, um, keeping the head neutral so it looks like he's facing the direction that he's shooting. This is kind of fun. I haven't had a problem with with the Viacon with the gimmicks falling apart, the gear jamming up, and I've done this quite a bit. But that's about it for the gimmick. You do have some lateral arm movement here. Unfortunately, unlike some of the power battlers, there's not a lot of articulation in this figure. Transformation for Bumblebee is very simple. Basically, what you want to start off with is just go ahead and swing the arms up like this. Now, on this arm, which is where the gimmick is, you want to come in by the shoulder underneath with your thumb and swing up the panel since it pegs into place right there. So you go ahead and do that. Next, what you want to do is go ahead and flip up. Uh, Flip up those panels and then flip out these panels here on the back. And next what you're going to do is come in and swing the legs forward, and these will actually come over and make the whole roof and hood of the car. And this will cover up the arms, and everything will actually peg together quite nicely. Finishing it off, you just want to come down, close up these back sections, make sure everything's nice and swung into place. And here you have that very nice beat up old classic Camaro. Let's give everything a nice little squeeze. It rolls quite nicely, and I forgot to mention this with the Viacon, but yes, they still have those magnetic ports if you have Battle Command Optimus Prime or that Giant Stomp and Chomp Grimlock. Most collectors, by and large, passed on the Age of Extinction Power Battlers line. And that's a shame because there were quite a few figures that I think were very good deluxe class figures, like Galvatron. With that said, Bumblebee unfortunately isn't one of them. While I like the figure solely based on this gimmick, I know the lack of articulation and the fact that it's a much later wave figure that basically interest has already passed on. A lot of people won't pick it up. But definitely, if you find these in the store, I would say go with Bumblebee over the Viacon. It's a much better figure. This is your old pal Chuck for High Octane Bumblebee. We'll see you next time.